myself.
Okay, that's okay. No worries. We're going to go over the answers together. So let's go ahead and dive right into our example. So hopefully that's big enough for everyone to see. Okay. So number one, you purchase a coffee maker for $250. There is no salvage value and its useful life is 5 years and it can make up to 2,500 pots. Okay, so and you put this coffee maker into service on January 12th. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill out the information here at the top. So what kind of asset do we have?
Coffee maker.
Coffee maker.
Yes, we have a coffee maker. Okay, how much does this coffee maker cost?
$250.
And is there a salvage value?
Zero.
0. And useful life?
5 years.
5 years. And here, when did we put it in service?
We put it in service on January 12th.
January 12th. Okay, so what does that mean?
That means it's for January.
Yes, yes. So that means we have a full 12 months to calculate for this. Okay, so let's start with number 1. Okay, what is the depreciation basis for this?
About 250.
Yes, the depreciation basis, okay, is going to equal your cost of asset minus salvage, which in this case, I believe we don't have any. So this is going to equal 250 minus 0, which equals 250. So yes, that is correct. Let me go ahead and highlight this real quick. Okay, so good. 250 right here. Boom. Okay?
Okay. And the rate is going to be 20%.
Yes. Okay, so it's going to be 1 over useful life, which in this case is going to be 1 over 5, which equals 20%. So 0.02 is our number here. All right, and then what is our depreciation expense?
That's going to be $50.
Yes, and what is the formula for that?
Oh, the formula for that is, let me see. The base times the rate.
Mm-hmm. And your basis
The base
is
250 and the rate is 20%. And the 20% times 250 is $50.
$50. Okay, so here it's gonna be $50. All right. What is my accumulated depreciation?
$50.
It's $50 because that's what we started off with. And our book value as of right now is going to be $200. Correct. Okay. Good. So what happened on the second year?
Depreciation basis is 250.
Correct. And then what do we know for the rest of the years? What's it going to be?
250.
250.
It's going to be 250 all the way down. That is correct. Okay. And then what about the rate?
All the way down, same.
All exactly. It's going to be the same all the way down. And then also, so now the only thing that's going to be different is what? Is this going to be the same all the way down?
Yes.
Yes, because you're multiplying the same number over and over again.
That's right.
Okay, so the only real difference here is going to be your calculated accumulated depreciation and your book value. So let's go ahead and do that. So what is the accumulated depreciation for the second year?
$100.
100.
Correct. And your book value is going to be
150.
150. All right. What about the third year? What's the cumulative depreciation for the third year?
150.
150. And your book value is going to
100.
be 100.
100.
Good. And then fourth year?
200.
Mm-hmm.
$50.
Good. And then lastly,
250 and 0.
250 and 0. Okay, so here, boom, our point of reference to make sure that we did it right is at the end of the accumulated depreciation on the fifth year should match your depreciation basis, which it does, and your book value should match your salvage value, which in this case we know is 0. So that's all you have to do.
Yeah, that is very easy.
Yes, very, very, very easy. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if you do this in Excel, all you do is just fill your tools in,
Right.
and then it should calculate everything for you.
Okay.
All right. So again, I'll fill in the rest of this information after that. So, okay, so the question number 2 says, let's journalize the depreciation for the first year. Okay? So what happened on the first year?
Depreciation expense.
Mhm.
Debit $50.
Yep.
Accumulation depreciation copy maker $50.
Okay, so we got depreciation expense for $50. And here we have
Accumulated.
a cum depreciation coffee maker. Okay, obviously you're going to type in the whole thing, but I don't have space, so okay, good. $50. Okay. All right, so number
I just
3.
put CM.
That's fine. So now here it says go ahead and journalize for year number 2 or for the second year. So what happened on the second year?
Same thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's the depreciation expense for 50 and for $50 and the accumulated depreciation.
Yes, that is correct. Your journals should look identical. Okay. Until you reach the end of the time, that's when everything, it should still look identical more or less, unless it's like an odd number, then yes. Okay.
Okay.
So boom, that was easy. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on a little bit more difficult here, okay? Let's kind of spice things up. So, in this case, for problem number 4, you purchased a couch for $2,485, okay? Which includes
Pretty damn nice couch.
so yes. So this includes all fees, installation, whatever it is, the trucks that move the stuff over here. It doesn't matter. It includes everything, shipping. All right, with a salvage value of $150. Okay, its useful life is 7 years. Okay, and you put this in service on August 25th. Okay, so assume that the adjustment is at the end of the year. All right. So how do we solve this time?
Couch. 2485.
Mm-hmm.
Total cost asset.
Mm-hmm.
Salvage value 150.
Okay.
Useful life 7 years.
Oh,
And
sorry.
date and service 25.
Cost of the assets 2485.
Yes.
Salvage value is
150.
150. Useful life is 7.
7 years.
And we put
25 August.
all right. So what do we know? What do we know what happened on the first year?
Depreciation basis. What we're looking for, the original cost minus the salvage value, 2485 minus the 150. And that
Okay.
gives you $2,335.
Right.
Okay. Hold on. 2335. Okay.
And that'll be the same all the way down, year 7.
Okay. Good. What's next?
Your rate is 1 divided by 7 is
Mm-hmm.
1.42, and I just rounded up to 1.43.
Okay. So usually with these numbers, you want to try to go as far as 4 decimal points, but that's fine. We're just going to keep in our calculator. We're just going to keep it in our calculator as 1/7. So 2/9.
Okay.
Okay. So 1.0429.
That means all my answers are off.
Yes.
Yeah, because I got 0.143, but I needed more decimal point. I should have put more decimal points at the end, or extended it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you
I
can keep,
just
as long as you keep the amount in your calculator, you should be fine.
Okay.
Okay. So what is the depreciation expense for the first year?
I
But
got,
using that rate, it's 111.22.
Wait, say that again. If you do what 2335 and you divide that by 7, where did you get 111?
Okay, well, let's see, I divided it by 3 because of the 4 months.
Divide by 3, September, October, November, December. So then you're gonna divide this whole thing by 3. Okay, so
Right.
I thought you said 11,000. So no, you're right.
but
No, it's
don't you have to look where it says?
$111.
Don't you have to look where it says adjustment at the end of the year? Or I'm sorry, end of the month. Okay.
Okay, multiplied
I
it
have
together.
no idea what
Yeah.
you just said to me. What happened?
I just answered my own question.
Okay. All right. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lee. What did you say?
Okay, well, I came up with $111.22. So I'm off by a few cents.
Okay. So
Using the rate 429. I mean, I used the same one as you, so maybe I punched it in wrong. Okay, times 0.1429 equals 333.6715 divided by 3. I still get 111.22.
hold on. 229 times what was it? 2335, and I divide that by 3. So yes, 1122 is a correct answer if you rounded using the 1429.
Right.
Okay, but for what this is what I did. So I took my depreciation basis, okay, and I divide the whole thing by 7 because that is what 1/7 is, right? We need to multiply 1/7, so it doesn't end at 9. It could be 1429. I think it's 14286 something. I kept my I kept.
Originally, I just used that long number.
Me
and
too.
divided it. Yeah,
Correct.
that's what I did originally.
Yes.
But then we decided to use 0.1429, so I redid it.
That's fine if you want me to go that way too. So if you, for preciseness, if you left everything of all your calculations in your calculator, you should get a 111.19. But if you rounded here at the 1429, it should be 1122.
Yeah, I just need to know which way to go so that I come up with the
Yeah.
right answer.
I'm confused
You know?
now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care which way, but we should have a consistent way so I know which way to do it.
Okay, because for me, I left my calculations in my calculator. So this number, this 1429, it's actually, my calculator says 14.28, blah, 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 blah. I left 1/7 in my
That's what I did
calculator.
originally, yeah. But then when we decided to use 1429, I redid it.
Okay. Well, that's because
Not at the end.
I don't have space to put all the numbers in there. I don't know if that makes any sense.
So,
Okay, so if
okay,
you
so
want,
do you want us to go
want,
ahead and round it?
I prefer you not to. I'd rather get a more accurate answer. So this is
Okay.
875.
The space, yeah. Okay, well, that's what I did the first time.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
For the sake of this class, you only need to round your answers when you reach to the part where you need to start journalizing. So I prefer you to keep everything in your calculator just so you can get more accurate numbers. So in this case, I am taking 2335. I'm going to divide the whole thing by 7. And then I'm going to divide the whole thing by 3. All right, and I should get 111.19.
Okay.
You're recording this, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So if I get confused again, I can come back and listen to you. Yeah.
Okay, so without rounding until the very end, my number should be 11.19, 111.19 cents.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Okay,
Okay,
all right. And then this should be what?
The same. Okay.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, so it's going to be 11.19. All right, and then what is my book value now?
$2,373.80 or 81 cents.
2,373.81, you said?
Yes.
Perfect.
Or it's actually a 0.8097. Yeah, I just said 81.
Okay. All right. Because we have to round this number here because this is the number that's going to go in our journal. In our journal, are you allowed to write 1/10 of a cent?
no,
No. This is where you need to cut the line and say, this is where I'm rounding up right here. Okay. All right. The store is not going to charge you 1/10 of a penny. Okay, so make sure that you leave. So when you calculate this and you calculate the new amount, that you utilize the rounded number here. Okay, David?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now that we got this number here, right? This is because due to us figuring out that for the first year we only utilize 4 months, right? September, October, November, December. Yes, we only utilize 4 months. Okay. So that means our life right now we still got 6 years and 6 months left to it, or 8 months left to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and calculate the second year.
I can't be right.
Well, the second year is gonna be a full year. So,
Yes, second year is going to be a full year.
yeah. So, sorry.
Okay, the accumulated depreciation, I got $444.76.
Okay, but we still haven't solved for the depreciation expense just yet.
Uh,
Oh,
three
okay,
hundred and thirty-three dollars and 57 cents.
33357
57.
is what I have.
Yes,
Okay.
and we want
So
to
that
add
should be the same for the remainder years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, 'cause every year will be a full year after that, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 57.
triple 476.
Yes. Okay. So
Yes.
hold on. Let me go ahead and solve for the rest of this. So what was it? 333, 57.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, wrong box. Okay. And yes, so now it's all about just solving for these two problems here. So what is 4? What is the book value?
2040.
2040 24.
2040.
0.24.
2 like that.
240.24,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. 240.24. Is everyone okay here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So now that yes?
Yes.
Okay.
No, because I'm looking at this book value on the first year, and I'm not getting the same exact information you guys are getting. How did y'all get that 2273.81? I ended up with 2223.81.
What number did you use?
The 2335 minus the 111.19.
Okay, so remember, what is the formula for book value?
It's the cost of the asset minus the accumulated depreciation.
Correct. And what is the cost of the asset?
Okay, the actual. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't. Okay.
Okay, so remember when you're doing book value, you're only looking at the cost of the asset. You're not looking at the depreciation basis where it asks you to do cost of the asset minus the salvage value. Okay? So if you recalculate that, that number is correct. Okay, so all right. Okay, is it everyone okay now? Okay. So here now we've already done the calculation here. So what is the rest of the numbers? So what is the accumulated depreciation for the third year? Sorry, third year.
77 8.33.
Yeah, 778.33.
778.33. Okay.
Book value, $1,706.67.
1,700. What are the next two numbers?
06, 06,
76
.67.
67.
67.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what is my accumulated depreciation for the fourth year?
Um,
$1,111.09.
I'm sorry, Lee, you cut off. What was it?
$1,111.90.
One
One
thousand.
one
What? Wait.
one one point nine
1111 point.
11.90.
Perfect. Sorry, I was like, wait, hold on, huh? Okay, so
Yeah, it's a lot of ones. And the book value is 1373.10. 1373.10.
1347.0. Oh wait, no, 1010.
1373.
1373.
1373.
10. Okay. All right. Is it? Should I ask for another volunteer? I don't know. Unless you want to solve for the whole
Okay.
thing.
I
Okay,
got it. So
all right.
for
Brad,
so okay, I already had it. So for that one is 14.45 and 48 cents.
48 cents.
you got
Yes, that's what I got.
47.
What did you say?
You
Yes,
got
I got
47.
I got 47 as well.
Yeah, got
Yeah,
47.
okay. 1 penny off.
1 penny. Yeah, 1 penny off.
Yeah, I'm using Excel, so I'm
Okay.
getting. I got 0.476 at the end.
Okay, but if you look at this calculation, 90 cents plus 57 cents, there's no way that's going to be an 8 cents.
Again, I'm going through Excel. I'm not changing the calculation, and I'm using the same one.
Okay. But remember, you need to also make sure that your debits match your credits. And this right there, if you debited this for this much, there's no way that 0 cents plus 7 cents is going to give you 8 cents. So you have to be very careful because Excel, yes, you'd be able to do your calculations a lot more quicker, but you have to be very careful and make sure that you change your settings so then it rounds it at the to the nearest cent. Okay, and then remember that for depreciation expense, we had to round it off here because in the journal you can't have a tenth of a penny in your journal. Okay, so 47. Okay, what was your book value?
Um,
I got 1039.53.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That matches. Okay, good. What else?
And for the next one, for year 6,
Mm-hmm.
1777.04.
77.
1779.04.
Let me see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because 7 plus 7 is 14. 4 plus 5 is 9, which you bring that down. So that makes it 0. 5 plus 3 is 8, plus the 1 carried over from the 4 gives you 9. That's correct.
Okay, book value is 705.16.
What was it? Point 96. Okay. All right. And the last one.
And for year 7, I got 2110.61.
20,
I have 2112.
21.
62.
Let's see.
12.62.
3 plus 9, it gives you 2. Oh, wait, hold on. You said 212?
Yeah, she's.
2112.
I said 10.
Yeah, 2112.62.
6, 2. Okay, that's
Two.
wrong right there because how does 4 and 7 equal to 2?
I got 6-1.
It would be 6,
Okay,
1.
I got 6-1.
Okay, I punched wrong.
Okay, so 4 plus 7 is 1.
779 point.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, 2112.61.
Mm-hmm. And then David, 9 plus 3 is 12. So your ending has to be a 2.
Huh.
Yep,
Okay.
okay.
Okay,
I
so,
punched it in the calculator wrong.
all right. That's okay.
And the ending book of the book value is $276 and
276 and how much?
39 cents.
39 cents. Is that what everyone got? Okay. So here,
No.
No.
What did I do wrong? Hang on.
okay, hold
I
on.
had 372.39, so I did something wrong.
You have 370. Okay,
No, I
let's.
have 372.39. So I probably did it wrong somewhere.
So let me say 3485 minus your 2.
372 is correct.
Yeah,
I just redid it.
372.39.
Okay, let's do this calculation again. So 3485 minus 211261 should get you. Whoa. Let's do that again. Me too. I do faulties too. So
Yeah,
don't.
the 2485 minus the 2112.61 equals 276.39. 276.39.
No, I
I still
did it
get-
again. I still have 372.39.
Hold on.
Yeah.
3485.
485 minus.
Yeah, I got
Minus the
372.39.
9.04 equals 705.
I'm getting 1,000 number here. I don't. Oh, okay. It's 24. Jeez, 2485 minus
Yeah.
211261 is going to be 37239. Now, if you do math on the side, let me see. 6 minus 1 is wrong. What am I looking at? 0. So the 39 cents is correct. Okay, but you need to transfer $1 over to cover that. So you're looking at 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay. And the next number is what? 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. And then the last number is 24. 24 minus 21 is 3. So that is correct. 37239 is correct.
Yes.
Okay.
372, right.
Yeah. Okay, okay, good. So yes, a little errors here and there, but remember, if you choose to not round, the numbers that you need to do round is your depreciation expense. And once you solve for this, that means all of these, when you add them all together, make sure that the numbers match. Because if 0 plus 7 gives you 8, then your journal right there, you're going to be overstated by a penny. So you want to be very, very careful. Yes, Excel can do it faster for you, but however, make sure that you format it so then it only it rounds you off at the nearest penny. So if you guys don't remember what it was, it's that comma little symbol. If you press that, it will round all your answers to the nearest penny. Okay. and you don't need to actually have to go back and fix that calculation. It should format it so then it only shows you 2 decimal points, and it rounds the numbers for you 2 decimal points.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't want to use that one, you can use the dollar symbol, which is the accounting symbol. That too will also round your numbers to the nearest penny, and it will also, yes, it
So
will.
the accumulated depreciation, the book value, we want it to definitely be rounded off.
Yes, because if you have this number here,
Mhm.
right, you can't have a book value that's,
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you can't give it right. You're not gonna pay anybody,
exactly.
it has to be to the penny.
It
Right?
has to be to the penny.
It has to be rounded off.
It has to be rounded off, yes. The only calculation that you can keep as a decimal is generally a rate, okay? So again, when we're dealing with cost of goods sold, right? You don't want to round off too early, because if you round off too early, you're hurting yourself off in the end, because you're losing, money essentially. If you round up too high, then your profit is going to be a lot lower. If you round too low, then you're going to obviously make a better profit. However, you still have too much in your assets. So either way, they generally say if you round, you should round all the way through. So if I wanted to round here, I can round right there, but my numbers would look a lot different. Okay, this is assuming that you're not going to round until the end. Okay, and I would recommend to round till the end. Reason because you're going to get a more accurate number. Okay,
So to round it to the end
round it at the end.
or at the end? Okay.
Yeah, so leave this number in the calculator and make sure you round at the end so then you get the most accurate number. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and journalize the first entry for the first year. So what was our depreciation expense for the first year?
$1,100.
11.
1119.
Correct. So what is my journal here?
I'll spit out depreciation expense,
Depreciation expense. Oopsies.
accumulated depreciation expense, couch.
Hold on, I'll fix it in a minute. Depreciation. So here I need to fix my formatting. So I have it left align in not bold. Okay, and for this one, I need to indent, or I just need to put 5 spaces there. Okay, good. And for 1119. Oopsies. Boom. All right, what is my depreciation? Oh, shoot. I did this whole entire thing wrong.
Oh, that was wrong. That was the second one.
Yeah, because
Oh.
I missed this little piece of information right here. Assume that the adjustment happens every month. Oh, so all of our efforts to do that, it's okay. I'm going to change it on here so then it's not month. I'm just going to leave it at years just so then, we don't have to do the calculations. But practice that, because you will see it. You will see this appear in our coffee cafe. Okay? That you can't be calculating it for every year. You're going to be calculating it per month. So I'm going to fix this. For the first year. Okay. And then same thing for this one. I'm going to do it for the second year. Okay, so what's my journal here if I were to do it for the year?
Depreciation expense for $444.76.
Now, what number is that? Is that under depreciation expense or accumulated depreciation?
Oh, I'm looking at accumulated. That's $333.57.
Yes.
Good. Okay, so 357. Good. 333.50. Oopsies, wrong section. 333.57.
I did that too.
333.57. Okay. If I were to calculate this based on a monthly basis, how in the world would I be able to solve this? If I were to ask you, go ahead,
You divide it all by 12.
which number?
Um, the 2485.
Not that number. That's the cost of the asset. Why you wouldn't be able to you wouldn't be able to do that. Sorry, Jabray, did you say something?
You would divide 333.57.
Correct. You would take your depreciation expense because the depreciation expense, right? If for one entire year you've calculated $333 dollars and 57 cents, right? That's for just one whole year. If I want to
Yes.
know how much it is for 1 month, I would take that number and I would divide it by 12. So then I get every month is going to be $27.79. Or if you want to round round up, it would be $27.80 every single month. Okay? That's if you are going to do that every month. And then from there, you're going to actually shorten the life a lot quicker. So in this one, can you tell me this? Now that we look at what our ending balance is for the 7th year, okay, can we still depreciate it?
Yes.
Yes, because it's larger than,
The
the
150.
372.39 is larger than the 333.57.
Exactly. And what else do we know?
It has a salvage value.
No.
Now, we know the first year was only 4 months.
The first year was only calculated for 4 months, so it's only been 6 years and 4 months. So the asset still has 8 months left of life in it. So yes, that is one validates it. And second, we haven't even reached our salvage value yet. So yes, we could still depreciate it. But the sake of this class, I'm not going to do it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay. All right, and then lastly, our last problem of the day is going to be, hold on. Based on the adjustment, for the first year, accumulated depreciation entry was done on. Okay, so this is the actual journal I was supposed to actually have you guys do, which is the same thing as this one right here. So I think what I did for my intention was to do it monthly first, and then figure it out here. But here, since we already calculated each month, so I'm gonna go ahead and write here for the first month. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this information here. And we said how much was it? $27.80 was how much we would depreciate it if it was asking us for the year. So $27.80. Okay, $27.80. All right, good. All right. So the last thing I want you to look at is going to be the question number 8. On January 12th, you purchased a copyright for $2,500. Its useful life is going to be 15 years. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill out this information real quick. So, what is the asset?
Copyright.
It's a copyright. All right, how much did it cost us?
2,500.
2,500. And what's the useful life?
15 years.
0.067.
Okay.
I'm sorry, useful life, 15 years.
All right. And then when is the date in service? Okay. So this is this is also a question that I think I didn't mention, but the minute you buy your copyright for your product is the minute it becomes active. So the day that you purchase for it is the day that it starts beginning. It's the day that you put it in service.
Okay.
So
And that'd be 12 January.
that would be the 12th of January. Okay, so that means we get to amortize it for the whole year. So what is my depreciation basis now?
2,500.
Yes, because there is no salvage value.
Because you had no salvage value.
Exactly, because for intangible assets, there is no salvage value. Okay, there is no salvage value when you're dealing with intangible assets. Okay, what is the rate?
Zero-
0.067.
right.
Something like that, right?
Mhm.
Oh, actually, not the 7 off, it's all 6s.
Well, I know, but for the sake of my little,
Somewhere it's gonna go forever.
yeah.
Right.
So yes. So for the sake of this example, I can't display all of it, but it should look like this. Even if you're using Excel, it should look
Okay.
something like this. All right. So what is my depreciation?
There's
How
an
many now?
extra 6 in year 5, and in year 3, there's an extra 6.
How many decimal places are we going?
Remember, we're gonna keep 1/15 in our calculator. Okay. So
Okay, also year 5.
year 5, year 5, year 5, year 5. Oh, year 5. Oh, I thought I deleted that one. Okay. All right. So what is my depreciation expense for the year? Geez, these numbers are just so unlucky for me.
A lot of 6s there, that's why.
Yeah, and I do apologize. I swear I did not. I did these. I know I did these problems in advance, but I mean, I try to make them sound very, very, simplified. But apparently, they give me bad luck numbers. All right, so 166.67 is what I got for my depreciation basis. I mean expense. Did everyone get that or no?
Let's see.
No,
I got,
I got something way off, like 416.667.
that's what I got. I got, 416.8.
416.67.
Hold on.
I got
The
6.8.
basis is 2,500. Divide that by 15. And I get 16667. So what number did you use?
Oh, I used the 2,500 times the.
Yeah, times 0.16667.
Okay, so
Okay, I multiply the depreciation basis times the rate.
hold on.
Yes.
Can someone calculate to me what 150? Oh my gosh, it's because
The 1 should be a 0.
the 1 is a 0. Okay, I figure, okay, so this is the wrong rate.
Oh,
All right, can someone go ahead punch in your calculator what 1/15 is?
Hey,
Okay, now times that by the 2,500.
457.
oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow, we got the same answer now.
7, right. Got the same answer.
Okay, so
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going ahead and click this, and I guess I'm gonna put it in the middle. All right, so that means every year it's going to be for this same exact amount. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve for this one.
Okay, so the book value for the first year is $2,333.33.
Okay, what is the next one?
Um,
We get, okay.
$2,166.66.
Where you, what are you calculating?
I took the 333.34 minus the 2,500.
2,500. Where are you getting 2,500?
The cost of the copyright.
Hold on. What year are you on?
2.
Okay, what was the accumulated depreciation?
333.34.
Okay. Now, what did you say your book value was?
Oh, 2166.66.
Good. Okay.
So I jumped ahead one. Okay. I'm
Yes. No worries. Just making sure I know where you're at.
The third year is 500.01,
500.01.
and book value is $1,999.99.
1,000. Did you say 1,099? Like that?
No, it's 1999.
1,999.99.
99.
Okay. Okay.
Mouthful.
Okay, so now this is
666.68.
okay.
Who is getting these numbers?
I don't know, but I think I should change this problem for the next class.
36.
32. I got 32 because 8.
Yeah, I got 32.
Why did I
Okay.
get 1833?
Because 8 plus 3 gives you 11, and the asset cost is not one. There's no pennies in the asset cost. Okay.
Okay.
I need to make a mental note to change this problem.
It's a good question.
Okay, so the last year we have $833.35.
800. Say that again. $833.33.
35.
35. Okay, so therefore, my ending balance should be what?
1666.65.
Okay, good. All right, we're done. No more. All right, good. So here we're not going to solve for all 15 years because, as you can see, these numbers are just getting worse and worse. Okay, so let's go ahead and journalize for the first year. So let's see how much our depreciation expense happened was 166.67. So what are we gonna journalize?
Amortization, depreciation,
What kind of expense is it?
Depreciation expense.
Not depreciation expense.
Amortization.
Amortization. Yes, amortization expense.
Amortization, amortization.
Hmm.
That's hard on my tongue.
Yeah. A lot of people call it amortization. A lot of people go like I can't even say it, but it's easier if you do amortization.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then what is this? Accumulated what?
Amortization.
Yes.
Depression.
Amortization. And then what is this going to be? It is a copyright.
Right.
And for how much?
166, 67.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then what happened on the second year?
Same thing.
Same
Just
exact
down.
thing. It's just set for a different year. Yes. So this is going to be this exact journal. Okay, good and good. All right. That's how you do it. So the only thing that we did wrong was this one because we were supposed to do the months, but that's okay. At least we answered the questions right. Again, I'll post this up with the full answers on how to get everything. Okay. And then let's